What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a neck.
And we are back at it for another reaction video. I'm Emotional, aka your sultan of sexy. You know where the best be is me, can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. What's going on, y'all? We back to check out this video. ABC crew debunks Nas false. I said false narrative allegation. Like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button. Oh.
Nas, in terms of him saying that there's narratives being pushed of him not being the #1 player on YouTube.
He is number one, though. Like, I don't know. Like, nobody said he wasn't number one. Just only, but TNC.
The Yellows was damn near throwing him up there already. Like, there's nobody in this team that can fill Lamar. He was already baiting it to be Lamar #1. So it's like, bro, if you don't want me as one, just say that. If you don't want me as one, if me being one don't cause enough controversy so that you can do your reactions, just say that. You feel me?
And I watched his reaction to this too already. B. Ellis's.
Because if you want to stir some shit up so that everybody can tune in and watch your reactions,
selling Millie.
I understand. Everybody trying to get their views and trying to get paid and pay their bills. I understand that. I'm not tripping. But let's not like keep trying to push a narrative of everybody else but Nas. Like, there is no way that we always gonna find somebody else. Lamar gonna win his next game and he gonna.
So who else actually put him? Who else said he wasn't #1 other than TNC? And I mean, that's their guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the guy over there. Like, he beat Zay, so on and so forth. So why wouldn't they push the, I guess, a quote unquote narrative that he's #1? I mean, it makes sense. Whether you agree or disagree is irrelevant. But it's like, at the end of the day, me personally, I say Nas is #1. I feel like there's no real reason for him not to be #1. That's just me. But anyway.
We won. Like, now is Nas don't play nobody. Like, now is Nas don't play nobody. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Frigga was somebody before I played him. Now he's nobody to play. When he beat ISO Tay and BJ, y'all was like, Frigga was like that. Then I beat him, and now it's like, oh, Frigga. Why was Nas playing Frigga in the first place? That's what I said before I played him. Why am I playing? As a content creator, I am a real hooper. I do for a living. Why am I playing this? You feel what I'm saying? So I just don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Like, it's starting to bug me a little bit because I usually stay out of comments. I don't watch YouTube. It's too toxic for my mental, and I ain't even like weak mentally. Like, I just don't want to indulge in all of that because it'll have you up and down too much. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good amount to.
He did say one thing I agree with though. It'll have you up and down too much. And YouTube should have you up and down too much.
Yeah, he knows about that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Nah, it's crazy.
Oh man, my only thing that Nas has been, I've heard him say more than once, has been him kind of alluding to like the TNC narrative. I have always been, I've made maybe like 20 rankings in the past few years.
Nas is always at the top.
Consistently.
What does B do?
Consistently. If I'm consistently, but first. One,
first. Numero uno. He's been #1 player for me for years. And I just feel like I'm a part of TNC, and I've always been consistent with Nas, and I've never like allowed anything besides my basketball opinion to dictate that. And I feel like I just don't like the narrative talk, Nas. Like, I'm a part of TNC. Cell had Nas at 1, right? So like, I just think it's not. I actually think, Nas, you're creating a narrative by saying that we're creating a narrative. Because factually, 2/3 of us have you at 1, and I've had.
Millie? Millie again? What? What? Nas is creating the narrative that they're creating the narrative. Ooh, okay, Millie. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing over there. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
2/3 of us have you at 1, and I've had you at 1 forever, and I've pushed you, and I've always said you're the best player. Not even in just ones, but I've always just had him and talked about him in a great light because I think really highly of him genuinely. So like, I don't like the narrative talk. That's my main thing with this. Is like I genuinely think he's trying to create a narrative that TNC creates narrative. And then as far as the IG post, because I saw on this story, that's one guy. That's just a social media guy. I'm not going to disclose who. It's not some elaborate plan to have Rob at 1. Rankings don't sell matchups. It doesn't really matter who's at 1. They don't sell tickets, so there's no real reason to create any kind of narrative for that. And it's just not happening. Like, I just want to make that clear. That's just my opinion on it.
I want to piggyback on that.
I like
too.
the take.
When it comes to the narrative stuff too, I think we've all are victims as humans. Like, we'll see. I tell you guys this off the recording. Like, we'll see 1,000 good comments and see 1 negative one, and then just automatically believe that that's what everybody believes of us or believes is what's going on in the situation.
Facts.
And I think that's what Nas is kind of getting in the way of him. He's getting in his own way by basically seeing what B. Ellis had said about having Rob at 1. Which, if you really think about it, it's not such a crazy take. It's an opinion at the end of the day. There's no definitive answer in any sport, like Mills alluded to when we talked yesterday. There's no definitive GOAT. There's no definitive best player in any sport, and it's all going to be opinion-based. So when Nas is just giving this stuff of attention, it's kind of like odd to me when people out there are saying he's number 1. Why not give the attention to those people who have said, okay, he's number 1, but then one person disagrees with how I feel of myself. Now I feel a certain type of way. I don't rock with that. And I think BL is saying, oh, he has Rob at 1.
I didn't say that though.
Yeah, he had a 1A, 1B thing.
1A, 1B tie with him, right? Then I think he finds an issue with that. Huh?
All I said, I went out.
No,
Only thing I said, I swear to God, is what I said, bro. If you got Nas at 1, bro, what I'm gonna tell you?
Right.
If somebody tell me they got Rob at 1, what I'm gonna tell them?
Right.
The only way we're gonna definitively know who's the number 1 player on the scene
is
when they check up. That's been my rhetoric since Rob won the game. I've been consistent with that the whole time. I never said Rob is the number 1 player. He's better than Nas. Didn't say that.
Yeah. No matter, like, nobody. There's never, like Sel said, we talked yesterday. There's never a number 1 that just everyone agrees with in anything, like in any sport.
Jordan or LeBron.
Like in anything.
Yeah, football,
music,
Tom Brady. Well, some people might prefer Patrick Mahomes now. Like, obviously basketball, Jordan and Braun and so on. Like, there's not any number 1 that's just. So as long as you got the majority, which I feel like you do, I feel like you have your respect. There's always going to be percentages of people that have a different opinion, and their perspective is their perspective. But like B also said, like, there is one way to just shut that up, and we can do that in this space, which is like a one-on-one between the two.
Fact.
And then you can have the belt, you know.
I want to add on to that too. In this space, lists are so fluid.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can change any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole year. So I think for Nas even be in that conversation, that should say enough by itself. And I've watched videos where B has had Nas at 1 before, where he was talking to your age on the stream. Or they're on IG Live.
He brought that up
saying
too.
Like, oh, why can't Zay be higher? Is because he didn't have enough games, right? And then Zay got more games under his belt. And he kept winning. Nas in the video said, "Do win streaks not matter?" Zay had a good win streak too. So if that's what you're basing it off of the win streak, Zay also had a great win streak, and you were part of that win streak. If we keep it in the spade, regardless if you were hurt or not, it was your first game back or not, you still played the game. So we have to call it what we see it. And Zay had a crazy win streak until he just lost to Rob. But now, man, that's what I said. He's definitive number 1 to me personally. But
even if B did have Rob at 1, it's still majority on this panel. Like, Nas won.
Right.
So why is that? Like, that's the fact.
I'm gonna tell you why.
2/3 of us have Nas at 1. That's the majority.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead, B.
Why?
Because he know both them boys got an argument for being number 1, man.
Thank you.
He know. Don't put me single. Don't put me single. Don't put me single. He know both of them boys got arguments for being one. Like, let's stop acting like Zay ain't like that. Let's stop acting like Rob ain't like that. Those three guys on any given day can beat each other in a one-on-one and based off resume.
And see, I said that. I was like, are we really just gonna knock Zay out of the conversation just because of one L? That doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Why are we knocking Zay out of a conversation when Zay, if we're going off win streak, Zay had a win streak and he beat the best guys. The only one he lost to was Rob. Like, and I know he ain't played Moon last I checked, but it's like Zay has a good case for still being in that number one conversation. I don't care what nobody say. Zay has an argument. Rob has an argument because he beat Zay, and Zay was number one. Undefeated. Never lost. So it's just one of the things I'm like, it's all opinion. That's all it is. It's just your opinion and what you prefer. Because we haven't had a set match yet for the number one guy. It is what it is.
You gonna tell me Rob doesn't have an argument for one where he pulled up and beat the guy you lost to in the same place you lost to him at? You gonna tell me Zay didn't have an argument for one where he beat Scoob, then you, and he ain't lose for a year and a half until you played Rob Cologne? So a guy that ain't lose for a year and a half until you played Rob Cologne in his hometown, prior to Rob Cologne, you mean to tell me he didn't have an argument for number one?
He did. He was number one in my opinion.
That's all I'm saying. So, like, you can't tell me, like, come on, bro. Like, let's keep it 100. I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to be in your ear just, yeah. I'm going to tell you, bro. These two dudes right here are neck and neck with you.
Fact.
They are.
And also, for everyone watching, if someone has a different opinion than you, it doesn't mean that they're biased. I think people throw that word around too much to use it to win an argument.